What up, YouTube? Max here, and today we're playing some Legacy Death and Taxes. This is going to be round 1, and we're going to be starting by putting Yorion into as our companion. Alright, well, we got a pretty decent opener. Couple disrupting creatures and a Jitte. It's not the best hand in the world, but certainly keepable. Alright, opponent might be on death and... Oh, looks like we got the mirror round 1. This should be fun. Just gonna play a Plains and pass. Alright, so yeah, we got the mirror round 1. And this is my first round ever playing this deck, so should be an interesting one. Okay, not quite the mirror. Oh, I bet I probably should have played the Karakas in case they played the Thalia, so I could have returned it. That was a mistake. I was thinking about that, but I wasn't sure if it was going to come up. Well, now we get to bounce the Thalia and play our own Mother Runes. Maybe I should have waited to bounce the Thalia. I guess I didn't have to do that main phase. Alright, so opponent's playing some sort of Maverick list. Yeah, looks like they're playing some sort of Maverick list. And I think, again, fair matchup of fair decks. In a fair deck mirror, I think Death and Taxes is probably pretty favored. Because it seems like we're doing what they're trying to do, but just a little bit better because we have Disruption. But we shall certainly see how this first match plays out. Can't imagine they're attacking here. Oh, they get Exalted. Okay. Of course they're attacking. So Exalted. I'll take 2. Alright. Untap. Keep. Draw. Recruit of the Guard. So we have some options here. I don't think a Spirit of the Labyrinth is going to be particularly good against them. The Flickerwisp could be nice as just an attacker, and if we get the Jitte, we can just we can do that. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to play the Flickerwisp. We're going to just bounce. I'm going to bounce my Karakas. Reset my Karakas here in case they want to play their Thalia or another legendary creature. So we have that. And then they're fetching. Not sure why. Maybe they could just be trying to save some time. It's possible for sure. Okay, so it looks like opponent's playing Flash, Flying, Protection from Blue, Return of Force, you control, untap target creature. Okay. So that's fine. And then, yeah, Flickerwisp will bring Karakas back and we'll just pass. So opponent could be on Nick Fit, maybe? I'm not sure exactly what they're playing. We have to keep in mind that we always have our Yorion, so if we don't have a play, we can just play that once upon a time. This card's quite strong, although it's a lot better if it's the first spell they played. So I'm not sure exactly my opponent's list. Neither Reliquary. Okay, it looks like they're just on a Abzan Maverick list, and this Jitte should do some work against that kind of deck. Untap the Hierarch. Nice play. Okay. Here comes another Reliquary, presumably. It is the 2/2 Human Knight. And yeah, like I said, as long as we draw land here, we didn't. Okay. So what's annoying is we don't have the mana to equip here because our Karakas is legendary, so we can't play Jitte. So that was unfortunate. We wouldn't draw a land there for sure. We can... Skyclave Apparition doesn't do much because they can just give whatever we target protection from white. I might just pass a turn here. Cathar Commando. I mean, we're probably attacking for 3. We could also just play the Jitte. Okay, let's start by attacking with for 3. Although that Scribe Ranger has protection from blue and flying. We don't really want to attack into that, so we're just going to pass through combat, play Jitte, and I guess we'll pass from there. Seems fine. Jitte, like I said, if the Jitte can connect, we're going to do some work with it. Wasteland. No. That's fine. We have another one in hand. Actually, it's good for us. Not good for us, but we have another one just sitting on our hands, so I don't mind that much. Alright. Opponent's gonna follow it up with a ramming up excavator. Okay. I see what's going down. I see what's going on now. Opponent's playing a sweet deck. I like their list a lot so far. This 1 mana float is not going to do anything, but it's best to float it. We had nothing to bounce. Alright. Yeah, we'll lose our mana. Can't imagine they have any attackers. Maybe the knight wants to get in, but probably not, because we have mother runes. Okay. Well, there's that. So, is it as simple as equip, Jitte, and give protection from green? But then if they have the Swords to Plowshares, that blows us out. Opponent has 2 cards in hand. They probably have a Swords to Plowshares, is my guess. I think equipping is fine. It deals comp damage. So let's play our land. Let's equip to the Flickerwisp. Let's go to combat and see what happens from there. Well, actually, here's the problem. So if we attack, they can block and give that protection. So I'm going to give this protection from, try to get this protection from green. And if they have the Swords to Plowshares, that's okay. But we're going to make them have the Swords to Plowshares, otherwise we're going to connect with this, connect with our Flickerwisp. Okay. And I'm wondering if it was best to play the Karakas, actually, so then they couldn't, do you have the swords, opponent? They're searching. Could this be, what could they be searching for? Horizon Canopy? Okay, that's interesting. Drawing card. Okay. Yeah, it's probably best to play the Karakas, because my 1 land's not doing much, and this way we would... Cool. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove a charge counter and try to kill their mother runes. That's going to make them give it protection. Alright, they're going to target the knight. Okay. That's going to kill their mother runes. But they're going to get the knight protection from white. That's fine. Mother runes down. And I guess we just pass the turn from there. Yeah, we definitely should have played the Karakas there. Left that up. And this knight's dealing, we can take 8, 9. We could take some damage here. Opponent's digging for an answer, it looks like a Swords to Plowshares, perhaps. I think if we untap the way it stands, we're in a pretty good spot. Jitte is going to do some work, guys. This card's really good. Okay, we're taking 8 here. But this Skyclave Apparition is going to also be helpful. I guess the Karakas wasn't great actually because we could have, because it would have just got bounced by the, or they could play their Wasteland from the graveyard with their Excavator. Alright, no. I kind of want a Skyclave Apparition here now. Play that. Get rid of that Knight. We could also get rid of the Ranger. No, let's just target the Knight. Cool. And maybe we just hold steady here. Another option is to attack, get this protection from green and attack again. Or actually, here. Let's remove a challenge counter. Give it -1/-1. Now we can attack confidently. Get some more counters. This card's insane. As I plug in my computer. Apologies. You guys are gonna hear some noise here as I plug in my computer. Cool. So we won game 1 pretty easily. Just off the power of Jitte alone. Feels good. First game with the deck. First win with the deck. Alright. So, nice thing about Yorion is there's a lot of cards we can sideboard in because we just have a lot of options. Like playing 80 cards in main board gives us a lot of options to stuff to sideboard out, I mean. Alright, so they're playing a Maverick land deck. I don't think the Thalias will be good in this matchup. Take those out. And I think like just stuff that deals with the graveyard would be nice. I'm gonna bring in my Faerie Macabre. Faerie Macabre. I'm gonna bring in my 2 Rest in Peace. And I'm gonna bring my Surgical. And then Grafdigger's Cage. I don't know if they're playing like Collecting Company or a way to tutor. We're gonna start with that. I don't really know. Like, I'm new to Legacy, so I'm not exactly sure what list my opponent's on. Real Yorion. Okay, so this hand's pretty sweet. We have, excuse me, excuse me. We have double swords. Aether Vial on 1 is really nice. Spirit of the Labyrinth doesn't seem great in this matchup, but it's a 3/1 for 2, and it could be good potentially. The Solitude's gonna do some work too. This deck's pretty sweet. I haven't never really played. I haven't played a whole lot of Legacy, let alone much Death and Taxes, and I'm a fan so far. This deck. Start with Plains and Aether Vial. I know it's just been 1 game, but I kind of like what's going on here. Alright. Opponent's second turn, they play Karakas into a Prismatic Ending. Wah. We have a Lion Sash, sorry. And we're gonna just play our... I guess this Lion Sash is actually really good. We're gonna just play this. They play a lot of permanents in their graveyards, so this will be pretty sweet. Fetching is my opponent. So good that they're gonna Swords of Plowshares it. Horizon Canopy and pass from the opponent. Oops. We just have 6 through our turn. I apologize. That was a bit of a mistake there. Opponent with the Kaya. Each opponent discard and you draw a card. Wow. Discard this, card this Plains. My Spirit of Labyrinth will do some work after all. Yeah, sorry about that, F6. Through my turn. Karakas. Spirit. We'll pass. Opponent with 3 cards in hand. We're holding 4 pieces of removal. Wasteland is going to probably go after our Karakas here. But, yeah. Actually float that for white this time. Would be nice. I figured might as well play it, make them use their Wasteland. Okay. They're gonna... Not sure what they're gonna do with this Kaya. Pretty sweet Planeswalker. Each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Okay, that's fair. Mother Runes. Into the night. We might be swordsing one of those. I don't think it's worth solituding yet, but we might be sorting Swords to Plowshare in one of those. Rishadan Port. Yeah, we'll Swords the Night. That's fine. And I don't think we want to attack Mother Runes for a... actually, we'll attack Kaya. This is kind of a weird way to do it. Attack Kaya, and then we'll Swords... We'll Solitude, and pitching a Solitude, targeting that. So 3 for 1, 2 for 1 ourselves. Kill Kaya. Opponent's now empty-handed, and we don't want to Swords to Plowshares because we have the Rishadan Port up. I mean, we don't want to Rishadan Port because we have the Swords. Opponent just plays the land, passes. Sweet. Mother Runes was a decent draw. No need to cast that main phase, but we're going to. Yeah, we're going to just hold the Swords to Plowshares up and try to ride this Spirit of the Labyrinth to victory. Opponent's going to draw a card. Fetch. Tried Arbor. I'm going to tap it. Still do that 3 and save some removal. Or Swords to Plowshares. Hopefully they'll play a big threat after now that I did that. Then we can Swords them. Alright, well, there goes Mother Runes. Wastelanding our port. Opponent's now empty-handed again. Getting a little frisky with a Dryad Arbor. Interesting. Not sure if I would have done that. Seems like I'm winning this race pretty easily. But we will get in for 3. Skyclave Apparition will be good later on, but for now it's not doing much. Wasteland. That's a dead draw. Yeah, they're probably holding back here. So our Skyclave can't target their... So we gotta decide if we want to Swords here, or if we want to trade, what we want to do. I'm Swords Plowshares as a driver. It's a little aggressive, but we have Skyclave Apparition for the next threat, and I want to just try to finish this game while we're ahead. Alright, opponent. top decking. Looks like a Maverick Grinson's unit for 3. Could be a another knight, perhaps. Ooh, Gris. That's pretty sweet. That's not one we can get with our Skyclave, unfortunately. It's non-land, non-token. We get swords to Plowshares it. It's kind of an aggressive use of it. But, opponent's basically empty-handed. So now we have to decide if we're going to attack Gris down to 1, or if we want to deal with... And then they can just... I'm going to attack Gris down to 1. I don't know if that's correct, but... Yeah, this Skyclave, we're just hoping they play a threat, and we can... This way they can't, like, play a small threat, and then sack... I don't know why they would, but... Just don't give them as many options. Green Sun for 3 again. They might have just drawn the same one, because it shuffles back in their deck. Okay, this time they play their knight. It's a 8/8, but Skyclave will take care of it. I guess we could have Skyclave their... Do we want to attack here? So... If we attack Gris, they have to, I think we want to attack Gris. Now, if they don't block, Gris dies, and if they do block, they don't have a token to sacrifice to kill our Skyclave. It's probably fine. I don't know. No by Hierarch. Okay, well, they can sack Gris, and yeah, that's probably not going to do that, though. We want to draw a land here, and I will count. Sweet. Play Palace Jailer. We're going to become the Monarch. We're going to get rid of this Hierarch. And we're going to attack Gris. Gris can go to 1. We're going to draw a card on Iron Step from Monarch. Yeah, this is just a really good matchup for us. Both decks are trying to play fair for the most part, and I think we do. We play fair. Like, we have a better fair matchup than they do, because we just have incremental value and advantage against fair decks. But we'll see. Still a lot of game to be played. Opponent's going to play a Excavator. And their last card in hand was a... Oh, that was their card in hand. They got the Canopy back from the graveyard, excuse me. Flickerwisp is an interesting one. So we could Flickerwisp away maybe their blocker and kill and attack Gris again. I kind of like that. So we want to like Flickerwisp away their Excavator. And then just keep attacking Gris, I think. Make them throw away both their blockers to defend it. Okay, they're not going to try to block at all. Gris down. Play Mother Runes. Pass. So we're going to get your guy back. We're going to draw. We're going to get their guy back. We're going to draw a card. Wasteland. Interesting. technically they could become the Monarch here if they wanted. It's just kind of problematic. They attack with all 3 creatures. Oh. Plague Engineer is pretty good here. Are they going to choose human? They are going to choose human. Plowshares is now 1/1. And our Mother Rune dies. Now they just have to attack with... Alright, opponent got Monarch, which means they get the Noble Heart back, and this game's starting to slip away from us a little bit. But we can Flickerwisp to get the Monarchy. Is that the right terminology? Flickerwisp to get the Monarchy back. Plains is not what we want to see here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think we start by just attacking for 3. And there. We're going to become the Monarch from that. And then we could Wasteland them off black. Seems fine. Take care of their blacks so they don't have any black sources left. Pass, run card on and stuff from Monarch. They're going to stack their canopy in response. Rest in peace. That's a pretty good draw. Shuts off their excavator for sure. Opponent's now at 4 cards in hand. And we'll see how they want to proceed here. Mother Runes is the first play of the turn. And a canopy again. From the graveyard with excavator. They're coming in hot here. I'm kind of torn. I can take 6 and go to 10, and they get the Monarch. Well, either way, they're going to get the Monarch. There's nothing I can do to stop that. 3 cards in hand. I kind of want to get rid of this Plague Engineer, but I don't think it's really the biggest deal. I'm gonna block. I guess I'm gonna just block those and take 4 here. They become the Monarch. Yeah, we're not in the best position. We can kind of try to hope to race with a Flickerwisp, I guess. Another Wasteland. That's not what we want to see. Rest in peace. It's the play. As it is now basically flash flooding outside my window all of a sudden. Interesting. Alright, Endurance is going to target themselves, I'm guessing. Yep, so that rest piece doesn't do as much as I would have liked. Endurance is going to also be just a tough one to beat. We're in some trouble here. Not going to lie. I might just see Wasteland. I'm going to probably just pass here. Yeah, I don't have any great attackers. Opponent's taking complete control of this game, unfortunately. Man, it's really coming down the rain outside. Alright, so opponent's gonna play what's opponent's gonna play? think if we could get a equipment, that would get us back into this game. Find an equipment spell. Ooh, that might be too much to overcome. Towards Plowsharing, my Skyclave is very good. Because now they get a 3/3 Spirit, and here comes another play, and green sign for 4. I'm going to just concede here. Let's try a card. Yeah, I would have been in planes. Okay. Alright, so game 3. There's not much I want to change. I think we're just got a little land flooded there, maybe. Reveal Yorion. Hand's good. Has some removal, and I wonder if we're a little aggressive with Swords to Plowshares that game. That kind of got us. But I still think that we got a little land flooded, and that I don't know. Just didn't go our way. Mother Runes. I'm gonna swords that. I know I'm using my swords very aggressively in this match, but that thing is kill on spot, otherwise you can't kill other stuff. Kind of a card. Ooh, I could have Wasteland them there, but then we still only had 1 land. And I'd rather play a threat, and then now if they miss a land, I can Wasteland. I don't know, maybe Wastelanding there is better. If we had a turn 1 play, Wasteland would have been a lot better turn 2. Batterskull. Okay, well now I'm going to Wasteland them off of their Savannah, because they play more white, I think, then they're going to flash in a Ranger, which means I don't get to attack this turn. Oh, wait, hold on. Does that mean that they returned it to their hand? I think they... Hold on. Okay. Collector... Collector, oof. Yeah, I'll take 1 here. That's fine. That was pretty good. So now we have to decide if we want to... Stoneforge here is pretty nice. I think we're going to do that. We're going to search for a Jitte. We could have also searched for a Lion Sash. But the possibility of... You know what? I want to attack with this Spirit. I think being able to use a Vial later on or something like that is more important than the Spirit. They would have blocked. Not surprised they didn't, but... Okay, 3 mana, Knight of the... Oh, okay. So they can choose Spirit, and that will stop our... Yeah, they're going to kill the Spirit of the Labyrinth now. Okay. Coming in for 3. Draw, please draw land. There we go. This is a Death Touch though, so not as good as I would have liked. So I think what we're gonna do is set stop an opponent's upkeep. We're gonna port them off of a their Bayou. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter which one we port them off of. We'll just choose Savannah. Yeah. They know we have this Batterskull. Well, they know we have this Jitte. Sorry, they don't know we have that Batterskull. And once we, if we can go equip, play Batterskull, equip with Jitte. I guess we can't use, I apologize. put this Batterskull into play. His activated abilities can be, you know, we can't use his activated abilities, but they may have a removal here. Okay, well, we still gain 4 life off that exchange, which means we're just really taking 1 damage here. Verdant, fetching. Alright, so this is an interesting spot. I think we want a Skyclave Apparition, the Collector Oof, if we can. Depends what they play here. Ooh, Outlander. Or Liberator, sorry. Outland Liberator. Opponent's doing pretty well against us here. So we can Aberration plus Jitte, but we won't be able to equip. We could Solitude with the Aberration to kill one of these, play Jitte, attack. We could also just this is an interesting idea. We can Solitude pitching Aberration to the Liberator, to the Collector Oof, sorry. And then equip Batterskull and attack, but then they just destroy it. So this is a tough one. We're definitely playing the land. And maybe we just like it's interesting if we'd rather kill the Collector Oof or the Liberator. I think we'd rather kill the Liberator in this scenario. So we're probably just Aberration the Liberator. And then play the Jitte and pass. Okay. And then next turn, potentially we can... No point of attacking with Stoneforge, I guess. Maybe we should have. Next turn we can maybe Solitude the Collector Oof if we draw a white card and then start equipping. We're also just like behind on clock by a couple minutes in the match clock. Like we have 6.5 minutes, they have 9.5. So we gotta play a little bit faster here. But again, it's my first match with the deck. I want to make sure I don't make any egregious misplays. I've already made a few, I know. Not egregious, but a few misplays. Windswept Teeth from the opponent. They have 2 cards in hand. They're getting in for 3. We'll take it. And do they have any follow-ups? They do. Green Sun for 3. What could this be? A Knight of the Reliquary? It could be a... Maybe a Flickerwisp? A Gris. That's pretty nice. I'd like to see them sack the Scribe Ranger to kill my Stoneforge, maybe to kill something, maybe? Or maybe they're just going to make a guy. Yeah, drawing a white creature would be pretty good here, as it would let us pitch, evoke our Solitude, and then we can equip Batterskull and start dealing some damage. Okay, they're just gonna mill one and make a guy. They're kind of representing a Swords to Plowshares here. Just saying. Alright, we're going to play the Solitude. I guess we could have flashed this in. This was probably wrong. Yeah, we could have just flashed this in. Try to get that oof. And, I guess we attack Gris with our Stoneforge Mystic. I don't know. We were probably supposed to flash that in and not do it main phase. We're a little bit behind here. You know, our Batterskull, if we got another land, we could have potentially equipped both Batterskull and Jitte, but they probably have removal of some sort, I would guess. If they don't, Well, they have one card in hand. Okay, now they get to destroy your, what do they want to kill? Probably your Solitude here. Pitching the, or sacking the Dryad Arbor to kill our Solitude seems fine, yeah. Because we would have been able to equip it both if we drew a land, and equip both to the Solitude if we drew a land and start really getting in there. As it stands, we just kind of gotta hope that our opponent doesn't have removal and start equipping stuff and attacking, and hopefully that's enough to win the game. Recruiter the Guard's a nice one. So actually what we're gonna do is start by equipping this Jitte to the Stoneforge Mystic. Combat damage, okay. And try to kill this Gris here. They're probably gonna let it go. Okay, there's the swords. So now we know they had it. Okay, main phase 2. Recruiter. What do we want? We have like a bunch of targets. What do we want here? Wow, we can even grab Solitude? That's pretty sweet. Maybe we do want to just grab Solitude. Get rid of like their threatening to get rid of one of their threats. Alright, grab Solitude. We gotta start playing a little faster here. Running low on clock. By a couple minutes. Like we're not gonna finish this game unless we click faster and just play a little faster, so it's kind of a concern here. Okay. Okay, sure. I would hate to lose this game just by clock. Opponent has one card in hand though, and like they've already played 2 swords, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. Come in for 2, take 2. Land off the top, or white spell. Land will do. Equip Jitte onto the Recruiter. Equip Batterskull onto the Recruiter. Go to combat. Oh, they have the swords. Ah, they have the, even worse, they have a Force of Vigor. Yuck. Alright, well that's pretty bad for us. The fact that the opponent just had a Force of Vigor as a 1 card in hand. That's like the worst possible. Well, now they're empty-handed. Alright, get rid of the Karakas, that's fair. Make a guy. Mill once upon a time. They know we have the Solitude in hand. I don't want to, I'll just go to 5 here. I don't love it, but I'll go to 5. Draw. Land. Alright, well, we're just passing and then Solituding, and, you know, it's awkward though because they know where we have it. Fetching a land. And like, we have 3 minutes 50 seconds left to finish this game on our clock. That's not much. It'd suck if we lost this match to the clock. I think we're not far ahead. I don't think we're really ahead in this game, but I don't think we're like really far behind either. Grandson for 3, sure. Rune up Excavator. Sure, Wasteland is the play. Trying this. I guess we'll just play Solitude now in response. Get rid of this Plague Engineer. Maybe we should have got rid of the Excavator. Not sure. Oh, that was definitely a misplay. Now they can kill it. Mistakes were made. I apologize. Opponent's running a long clock too now, though. But, like, we're at 4, so we also need to just win the game. And a land's just not going to do it. Frick. Alright. Well, this looks like we're not going to win this one. Wasteland's the play. From the graveyard. Get rid of my port. Start killing my lands. Make a guy. We're on a 3-turn clock here. Yeah, we definitely shouldn't have flashed that in. We could have flown the mana. Well, do we have the mana? An extra mana? I'm not sure. Vial's not going to do much. Play anyways. Opponent's getting low on time too. They're at like a minute ahead of us on the clock. Tried our risk to play. Starting to kill my stuff and maybe attack for lethal here. Yeah, they can just attack for lethal. Alright, so we lose this one. And I'll see you guys round 2. Thanks for watching.